Connie Burke, you're first today. Morning, Beth. So are y'all liking the later new time? 8 a.m. just isn't happening. A lot of stuff going on. So we're thinking 9 is a little better. We got Latvia in the house again. Okay. So good morning. Happy Thursday. So everybody's asking, how is Nanny? Testing yesterday revealed that she does not have C. diff, which is really amazing. And her blood work all looked good, which was also amazing. Yesterday was not a good day. Today, overnight, she slept much better. We started her on some Imodium and Zofran. So up at 6, carrot cake, if you haven't, look at you. So we're hoping that today is a better day. My computer's been making that little dingy noise. I don't know what it is. So we'll see. I have no idea what that dingy noise is. We will see how things go today. So, hot. Going to be 86 degrees today. Hot. My favorite weather. I'm so excited for 86 degrees today. So I'm hoping, well, at least I can get Mom out on the back porch because she's been cold all the time, so I can sit her in the rocker outside and let her get some fresh air and some vitamin D, some natural vitamin D sunshine. So that'll be great. But when we go from 60 degrees to 85 degrees and it's supposed to get in the 90s over the weekend, when we make that quick jump, sometimes we're not really prepared for our pets for the incredibly hot weather. And I know down south in Texas and Louisiana, I hope everybody's safe. There's been a lot of flooding, a lot of rain that they're dealing with, so that brings even bigger challenges for people as far as contaminated water, where your dogs go outside to pee when there's a foot and a half of water outside. Yeah, I don't know what that computer ding is. But anyway, so things to think about if you live in the city, or even if you live in a neighborhood where you're taking your dogs out to walk, think about how hot the pavement is. If it's 85 degrees outside, that pavement could be anywhere from 110 to 130 degrees. So you either need to walk them in the grass, get them off the pavement, or put some sort of paw protection on, because they can actually get blistered and burned on the bottom of their feet, which is certainly uncomfortable for them and not something that is recommended. So if you would not consider walking on that pavement, yes, their pads are a little tougher than our feet, but if you would not walk on that pavement barefoot, then your dog should not either. Make sure that if your dog goes outside, that they're not overdoing it, they're not racing around, playing with each other, being crazy maniacs, and overheating to the point of getting a heat stroke. So really keep an eye on them. Keep an eye on what their tongue color is doing, if it's turning that brick red, if it's hanging out to the knees. They've been out there too long and they need to come in. Make sure that they have ready access to water, and that they're outside in the shady areas, something so that they're really not overdoing. Same goes for the kitty cats. As a matter of fact, we're thinking it's about time that we get some barn cats, because we're starting to see a few mice, and I was wondering why it took so long. Raleigh actually has a working cats, feral cats program where they spay and neuter and vaccinate them, and you get to adopt them for free, and they get to be working cats in your barn. So we may investigate something like that. Just be really careful, especially if you have a short-faced dog. The brachycephalics, they are really, really prone to overheating. So early morning walks, late evening walks, quick outside and back in during the heat of the day. And this might be a time when you think about finding indoor activities for them. So I've talked about it, like for senior dogs. for cognitive function and for and those dogs that need a job. So you can play hide and seek with toys and treats. You can hide things around the house. You can get some of those Nina Ottison puzzle toys that we have on the website where the dog has to work and open the little doors and the slides and spin them and do things to get treats out of there, so that we don't want them to not have any mental stimulation. We need to just find other things for them to do. I've seen great videos even with cats that people have set up inside their house. We could do it here. Most houses have sort of this, round path around that. There's always a post in the middle of the house, and then you've got, a round path. So people set up things that the dogs or cats have to go under and over, and little tunnels and boxes and things that you can set up. So get creative and see what other things you can find for entertainment for them. If particularly now that we're further south, July and August, from what I understand, are going to be pretty unbearable heat outside. For me, probably not, because I am a sun worshiper, but we do have to find other things for our pets to do to entertain them inside, and we do have to make sure that they're protected when they go outside. So know the signs of heat stroke. I've done videos on that in the past, but that panting excessively, redness to the eyes, certainly if it's advanced, collapse. We have had dogs come in the clinic in the past with body temperatures of 109, 110. That'll fry their brain and their intestines really fast. And you don't want to dump them in cold water. You want to cool them with tepid or lukewarm water. If they get hot, you can put alcohol on the foot pads to help cool them off, because as that evaporates, it cools them. So heading to the dog park, listening before it hits 80 degrees by noon. Yeah. So, okay. Trying to figure out what raw to switch your dog to because the supply of answers is waning. Yeah, that makes no sense, because the company should have had all their ducks in a row for continuing to produce the product. But we've got a list on the website of products that we recommend that I would feed my own dogs. It doesn't mean that they're the only thing out there that is good. You can also look at Susan Thixton's The List, which will give you some ideas of foods that have gone through the process, jumped through all the hoops to get included on her list. It's not something they can buy their way into. So, okay, everybody have a wonderful day. I don't know if I can, maybe I can. Maybe not. I don't know. Come on, let's go. Okay, apparently I can't get music. I don't know. Or I just have no volume. There we go. Yeah, our guys love our products too. No, ice cold water is not good for a very hot pet after exercising. Room temperature. Cooling jackets are great. Cooling mats are great. Really good idea. Puppies are more, they're not as good at regulating their body temperature, so you have to watch them a little more closely, although they like things to be a little bit warmer, but again, be very careful with them. So. Okay, everybody have a wonderful day. I'm going to go see what's up with Mommy today. Oh, Summit starts tomorrow. Make sure you're signed up, because it's not going to be posted live. You got to be signed up to get it. See ya.